I tried in my going through mythology to distill down into certain basic ideas, things that seem to exist in a great deal of the mythology. Again, to try to find themes and ideas that continue over a great amount of time and across a wide spectrum of cultures. The Force is a result of that. It's a force of the way that many people view the great mysteries of, is there other realities at work other than the one we can perceive? I think that the Force represents life. I mean, another way to describe it is life force. It's the spirit of life rather than physical manifestation of it. What Luke is doing in the beginning of Star Wars is to finding his own responsibility for his place in the world. He thinks that his responsibility is with his aunt and uncle and to do his chores, and his ultimate responsibility is much larger than that because it deals with a much larger base of humanity, larger, more cosmic issues. He is unwilling to look up and see those as something that relate to him. He's much more looking at the ground and plodding along in his everyday life. So it's that awakening, first of all, that is performed by the insight or magic of Obi-Wan that sends him on the path to self-discovery. Well, the idea that Darth Vader is half human, half machine, that his mask was basically a respiratory device, was early on in the process. Matching his sound to that was really Ben Burt's department. I said I wanted, some kind of heavy breathing that you could hear it, a mechanical kind of breathing of some kind of device that was helping him to breathe like an iron lung. He took it from there and then created the sound, which was done using a series of kinds of sounds put together. And it showed me various versions of this as we would go along, and eventually I picked one. With Darth Vader, it was a little different. We had somebody who was just very large, and therefore it was much more difficult for us to find somebody who could take and put a voice to that, because he didn't move around a lot. The suit was very restrictive, and it was very hard for him to get any kind of articulate gestures out that made sense in terms of acting.